welcome to the breakout room. We're an escape room in downtown Wilmington, North Carolina. My name is Felicia. In our previous video, I talked to you guys about our most basic and frequently asked question, and that is, what is an escape room? In this video, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about tips on how to escape the escape room. And this doesn't just apply to our rooms, this can definitely be applied to games all over the world. So these are things that we've observed from watching hundreds of games in our own facility, and also things that we wish we knew before we played our first escape room. So I'm all hopped up on donuts and coffee, so let's get right into it. The first and most important tip is communication. Communication in an escape room is huge. You've got to be able to talk to your team and let everybody know, what you found. That way everyone is kind of working towards that common goal, and it kind of helps get everyone started in the right direction. So if you go in and you see a lock that takes a key, tell everybody, say, hey, there's a lock over here that needs a key. Or maybe there's one that takes 5 letters, so then everyone knows that they have to somehow come up with a 5-letter combination. And it really just gets everyone working together and everyone kind of moving forward, because especially in the very beginning of a game, it can kind of stall out if people don't really know where to start. So that's a good place to start, and it is one of those things that we've seen trip people up. A lot of times we'll see people find something and realize it's important and then just put it back where they found it and not tell anyone, or anything like that, or even take something that they know is important, like, oh, this is a clue, I should hold on to this, and walk around with it but not tell anybody. Or even we've seen one person put stuff in their pockets, so they were just kind of holding on to it for later, but nobody knew it existed, so they couldn't really use it for the game. And also along that same line, as far as going through the room, definitely don't be afraid to look through the room. Certainly don't break things and just be mean and tear it apart, but it's there for you to interact with it. That's what an escape game is supposed to be. It's a very immersive, interactive game that you're a part of. So don't be afraid to look at stuff and move stuff around. You don't have to put stuff back right where it goes. That's our job. We come in later and clean it up. So if you find things that seem important and seem like they go together or there's some kind of link, group those items together in the same spot so that you can kind of see the big picture, and that will help you figure things out a lot faster and keep your game going. And that leads me to, don't lollygag. This is something that we definitely did in our first ever escape room. We were with a bunch of friends, which people usually are when they come to an escape room, and we were just chatting, and we felt like we were doing awesome. We're like, yeah, we're almost done, we're killing this, but we were not. We ended up getting quite the surprise, and we did not escape because we were just we got comfortable and thought we were amazing. So we did not escape that room, but honestly, even if you don't escape, it's still a lot of fun. But that is something to kind of watch out for. So kind of try to stay motivated, keep looking at the clock, realize that time is ticking down, and you will do just fine. So another thing that's really important is not to get pigeonholed into this certain idea. So maybe you think one thing correlates to another and you're really trying hard to make it work, and you're just working on it, and it's not happening. There's a chance that you just haven't figured it out yet, but there's a greater chance that those two things don't go together, and maybe you're going in the wrong direction. So maybe let one of your teammates get fresh eyes on it, or just sort of have a little discussion about it and see what everybody else thinks. So don't get stuck on a certain idea. We also a lot of times see people get hooked on a certain lock, and they just start putting all the possible combinations into it. And that's going to take a really long time, guys. Just play the game and you'll get the combination. So don't do that. It really, more than likely, is not going to work. So just don't do it. We see it in most games, but you guys really don't have to do that. Just play the game and you will get the combination, I promise. So guys, those are our biggest and I think most important tips for being able to better escape an escape room. I hope it was helpful to you. If you've done escape rooms before, definitely leave a comment about your favorite one, or if these tips helped you, tell me your escape room time. I'd be very curious to know. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you're ever in Wilmington, North Carolina, stop in and see us. We'll lock you up. Bye guys.